But tell us what happened with that incident.
I went there, I saw the place partitioned. I went in there on my own to see what was happening there. In fact, when I was going in there, I didn't say hello to them because I didn't want to be misquoted as having said this or that. I went in, I saw what was happening. Of course, when I was going out, my aides and everybody were there. The cameraman took pictures of the place, and we left. Quietly. Quietly, we left the place. We did not stop anything. And while the governor was on the air saying I stopped, they were still working there. And he said, low cost. It is not low cost. You can't build a low-cost housing estate on water. It's not done anywhere in the world. You can't call a 16 million naira two-bedroom apartment a low cost. I am a minister in this country. I earn 2 million naira a year. I can't afford that. You're asking them to come and put a year. Not what a year, 2 million naira a year.
Currently?
Yes, sir.
As a minister?
Yes, sir. So, how can a governor in good conscience come out and tell people like me, who have seen it all, have lived in a project before? When Alhaji Jakonde was governor, I bought a form for 1 naira 50 kobo. I was a clerk. Alhaji Jakonde actually builds for the poor. I was a clerk working in Union Bank, 131 Broad Street. I bought a form. I bought a flat. You paid 1,500 naira to be a house owner at that time. You can't build a 16 million naira two-bedroom flat. And don't also forget, I don't know where in Lagos you live, but going into Lagos in the morning and in the evening is a major challenge these days. The Lagos state government should be seeking to decongest that area, not compound our woes in that neighborhood. And beyond that, I'm a Lagosian and I have no other place but this Lagos. So I have to be reasonable when we talk about issues that borders on developmental projects that will enhance the living standard of our people. Well, anyway, I didn't go there to stop anything. I did not stop anything. But what I believe, and if you even look at the place, I think you should go there. It's under a high tension wire, which by law, they should know. And in fact, a week before I went there, Tunji Bello said that Lagos state government will not allow anybody to build under high tension wire. It was one of the things that attracted
Senator
my
Obanikoro,
interest.
In fairness, because I have actually followed some reports here in Lagos, they have actually moved some high tension wires away. Yes,
not in this instance.
No, we have seen Lagos state government doing that.
Not in this instance. And also,
but was that why the soldiers stopped them?
The soldiers didn't stop anybody. When I was coming here this morning, they are still there working. You see, it's not good to misinform the public. It's not fair. Just because you want to win a propaganda, then you go all out to destroy people, say wrong things about people. It is not fair. That is an economic project meant to serve the interest of the few, not the interest of the... Let me tell you, when we were growing up in Lagos Island, which is almost adjacent to where they are developing, whenever it rains, we don't go to school. And the situation is not better. That place is a natural way for free flow of water from Lagos Island. So it's not the right place. You can go to Badagry, where we have solid land. You go to Ajegunle. You go to Alimosho. That is where our realities are. That is where poor people live.
Are you saying then that, you just went there to see what was happening?
They barricaded the place.
You had absolutely no interest.
They barricaded, no.
Yes,
no
I've seen that project too.
Exactly.
I've seen it fenced off, and I've seen a very big banner
outside
on it.
There.
Yes.
That says a Lubiri low-cost housing estate. Now we attract the interest of people who are passionate about Lagos. I am very, very passionate about this state.
So you said for you're out of passion, you simply went to see what was happening there.
God bless you.
That was what you say.
And that's the honest truth.
Okay.
And let me also tell you.
You said you took some photographs as well.
Governor, you see, when a minister or senior government functionaries go to places,
yes,
you have such aides who will come around to we are talking about history here. Everything we do today is history. You want to have pictures of places visited, things done, and to not even for tomorrow, but
Senator,
for today.
are you really asking us to trust that? I mean,
I will
honestly,
send,
on a more...
No, don't trust me.
On a very altruistic,
please, don't trust me.
note.
I will send you a copy of the pictures that we took. Then you look at them on your own.
And these are not materials being gathered, ahead of 2015.
No.
I mean,
let me tell you, I can never play politics with Lagos. The time for politics is coming.
Can you play it with Ondo?
No, never.
Because you were also mentioned, you were also in Ondo State.
I was also wrongfully accused.
Again.
The man apologized. The REC, the Resident Electoral Commissioner in Ondo, called me, even sent me a text to apologize. Yes, I was in Ondo on Thursday, the last day allowed legally for campaign. I finished the campaign. I left Ondo. By 7 a.m. on Friday morning, I was out of Ondo. I stopped by in Ife. From Ife, Shivni Akintola, SAN, was burying his mother that same day. I was there. I attended the event. I even saw the governor there and greeted him, governor of Lagos State and governor of Oyo State. I greeted them. We were there together for some time. I sat with Senator Lanley. From there, I moved back to Lagos. What would I be doing in Ondo on election day? And the man said he didn't say that. He said he told them that one of their officials was almost lynched because they mistook him as Obanikoro. So it was not me. I was not there. He said that was what he said.
Senator,
and they now turned it around. APC, Labour, now turned it around to mean Obanikoro was physically in Ondo, stopping people from exercising their constitutional rights. I would never be a party to that.
Senator, just quickly, I have two questions. I know we're running out of time. The first one is, how do we monitor accountability? Because you have said it, that the defense still gets a large chunk of our resources. And over time, when you ask questions about how money is spent in security quarters, what you get is security. You can't talk about it, or that, that's not something we can tell you. But how do we keep tabs? Even if the press cannot know, or the public cannot know, how do we make sure that what we're spending money on, is what it's really going into?
Well, let me say this. There is nowhere in the world, as part of strategy, there's no country in the world that will come into the open like this and be talking about what they spend and don't spend on their defense. In fact, in some countries, they will even exaggerate it to give the impression that theirs is a very strong military. But the fact remains that getting value for your investment is very, very key, which is what you have said. I think, as I've said, if you look at the level of security that we've been able to, peace rather, that we've been able to achieve in the South-South area, the level of peace that we, even as bad as you think it is in the North, that we have achieved, you can see that you are getting value for your money. Don't forget, don't believe what the opposition is saying. They are playing politics, and it is very sad. In any serious society, you don't play politics with the lives of the people. More so when the whole country is challenged.